Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Oh my goodness, okay. It's still your season, so these readings for September the 16th through to the 30th. So happy birthday to all you beautiful Virgos who are having a birthday in this period. We have Knight of Crystals, Endurance and Determination coming through. I feel like you're kind of dedicating yourself to something here. This Knight of Crystals is like, it's the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, go slow, enjoy the journey. You're in this for the long haul. You're in it for the long ride. And so there's something, I think that it's kind of like find the joy, find the pleasure in the journey that you're on at this moment in time. But you might be, wanting to rededicate yourself to something because of those reasons. Finding those things, the things that are shifting and changing. Cup 9 Moon Pisces and Cup Prince Pisces Chariot. Yeah, I feel like there's an injection of new. You are on this journey of like at this moment it feels like you're mid-journey with something, and it definitely feels like there are things that are coming in at this moment that can connect you to deep fulfillment. They're new stuff though. That's the thing, or newly connecting to that original sense of fulfillment, why you started the journey in the first place. So I just feel like it's kind of like what they're showing me is you've reached a point where you can stop, have a look around, and just kind of really enjoy where you're at this moment in time. So really connecting into the deep fulfillment of what's motivating you. And so this Cup Prince is where there's new feelings bubbling along, nervous excitement perhaps, but there's something new developing where you're feeling a little bit differently or about something or someone. And yeah, you could be, trying to a little bit of nervous apprehension or excitement, but yeah, thinking, well, this could be really fulfilling. So I do feel like that there's a new cycle, something new that's developing here along your journey that's bringing deep fulfillment, which is really nice. So it's a lovely little blessing to come in for your birthday season. So we are moving into Libra season though, and a lot of planets are in retrograde, including Mercury. So we will see what happens, but Mercury goes back into your sign. And so some of the ideas that you might be working on, or people might be returning from the past, or ideas from the past, once it kind of gets back into your Virgo energy again, Mercury goes back into Virgo, then it's like, okay, now we can get organized. Now we've got a plan. Let's just have a little stop and rest. It's almost like you've reached a destination. Let's just have a little rest. Let's just enjoy ourselves while we're here. And then let's get the map out and work out where we're going to next. And so I feel like that's when Mercury hits Virgo. It's like when we get the map out and then you can move forward. So the Eight of Pentacles, there is work. Work is coming up as the main theme. That is actually the Mercury Virgo energy, the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe there's something that's lacking clarity around it. I feel like there's a sense of just having a lovely pause while you work out a new direction. But it's like a sense of, sometimes you find yourself in places you're not expecting, but when you're there, you go, well, I'm actually really glad I ended up here, or there's something of value or worthwhile. I need to find the blessings of the situation that I find myself in. And then when you look at the map and go, you know what, maybe we could go in that direction. And if you hadn't arrived in this place that you're in at the moment in the first place, then you may not have even considered going in this new direction. So it's kind of one of those interesting things that I feel like you're contemplating weighing something up at this moment, Virgo. So Virgo, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because they give you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Virgo. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. And speaking of which, also the link to my other services will also be in the description box below. Look at you. You're ready. You've got these like camels and desert energies coming in, and there you are like, okay, I've found my point on the map and I'm ready to start off again on my intrepid journey, getting pretty excited. What sort of new things could you discover along the way? Ooh, there's some big commitments and the King of Pentacles. These are some nice things you could discover along the way. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So at the moment, it's very much sitting there going, what do I want? how do I want, being very discerning, independent, like kind of connecting into what it is that you want internally at this moment in time. So take a break. You're the camel. Take a little break. But we do have work on your mind or some things that you're wanting to work at in your life if work is not something that is resonating for you. So not everyone works, but we're always working on things. So this Eight of Pentacles is definitely, you're working on something. It is crossed by the Ace of Swords. So potentially, if you're looking for a new contract, I'm not necessarily seeing that happening. I'm seeing a rededication to something that is already there in your life. You're reworking something that's already there. If you're looking for clarity, that may be blocking it at this moment in time. But I feel like you kind of, there's things that have happened here in your conscious mind with the Five of Cups. This represents losses, disappointments, things that have just made you unhappy in general. It's an energy of being a little bit stuck in the past. So it's kind of like bringing this to this, imagining you're on this journey with this camel and something happened along the way that didn't quite work out. And so you've arrived at this destination, or you've just arrived at this point thinking about that, something that's not making you happy at this moment in time. But interestingly, with this card, this figure just needs to turn around, find the bridge to what's in this, where you are at this moment in time. There's two cups still standing. There is actually some blessings in this situation. There's something really lovely here that the universe wants you to see and say, hey, there's two cups here. Let's work with this. Let's not worry about the fact that perhaps you got detoured or something didn't work out and you ended up in a different space, or, you're questioning a few things at this moment. You're here. The universe has brought you here for a reason. So let's have a look around and see what options are available, because there's a couple of good things, like some really nice things around. At the base, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you're kind of a bit ambivalent about this, about, the new direction that's coming up here. Potentially you're weighing things up. It may be that your energy's felt a little bit stretched, but the Two of Pentacles is wanting to kind of, something may have felt a little bit out of balance, or it's been a bit of a balancing act, just kind of maybe holding a lot of balls in the air at this moment in time. In the recent past, we do have the Star card though, so it does feel like you were guided. You were guided and you have been guided. And it's just a matter of you were guided to this place that you're at this moment in time, this space that you find, your destination you find yourself in at this point in your life, in history, in your world. But the Star card, is, it's a nice energy of perhaps a little bit of healing that's come in, or it can be something that helped you restore hope. Restore to the energy of hope with the Star card. But I do kind of just I keep getting this energy of you're in a desert and you're on this journey with a camel and, you've been guided by the star. It's almost biblical. But anyway, here we have in the near future, the Queen of Swords. So this is where you've gone, right, I've been sitting with this for a while. I've worked out the next destination and said, yes, that's the path I'm going down. Being very clear, something's getting the green light, the go ahead. We're moving forward, okay? And so this is very clear communication. If there's anyone or anything that you need to communicate this to, this is head above the clouds, and it's very, very, possibly quite direct, but it might even just be internal communication, because the Queen of Swords can be an inner resolve that comes in, right, we're doing this. So if you need to tell someone very clearly, that's also a good thing to come through. You're presenting as the Four of Wands. So this with the Queen of Wands next to each other, this is very much a sense of what do I want here? A very big question. What do I want? The Four of Wands is an 11-11. You can see the 11 and the 11 coming in with the wands. So there's a sense that there's a soul energy around this, a soul mastery that comes in with the foundations that you're building at this moment in time. And it could be that you're building this with somebody else. So this could be that you're kind of feeling like you've built some good foundations and wanting to reap the harvest at this moment in time for where you're at. It is a nice sense of abundance. We can see the wreath here. We can see the couple celebrating. It's kind of like, this is what it was saying, is turn around, there's 2 cups still standing. And here are, I feel like there's someone else that's on this journey with you that's wanting to kind of connect to this energy of joy and celebration. So yeah, it's interesting. So, but ultimately the 4 of Wands is asking, what is it that I really want here? Energy surrounding you got the Death card. So it's transformative. There's big, Spirit is leading you forward here with the Death card. There may be some major endings. You might be leaving some old energies behind, but where in the transition and the process, it's transformation, it's transformative, and it could actually be liberating you from a whole heap of old energies, especially if it's these 3 cups that have fallen over, something that's been disappointing or making you unhappy. So there is a big transformation, and that's what you've been guided by Spirit along that way. And sometimes it takes you down some interesting paths, but that's kind of just where it's landed at for the moment. We have energy, hopes and fears, the Page of Cups. So this is actually, the Cup Prince is the Page of Cups. So be careful what you wish for, because it might just come true. Whatever this Page of Cups represents to you, it's like a message coming in for your heart. However that presents, where it's coming, whether it's coming from somebody or to somebody, it's a message coming in loud and clear about your fulfillment and happiness. This can be surprise, unexpected messages, surprise offers. It can be all sorts of things that come through with the Page of Cups. But we have as the outcome the Page of Wands, and this is where you're kind of, you're going, right, where to next? I've found the direction. I'm feeling pretty excited about this. I've got potentially worked out what it is that I want. I've got what I need on board. I'm pretty resolved. And so feeling like things are starting to line up, starting to get excited, lots of messages, new fresh ideas, places to explore, things to do. And you've got the Hierophant energy with the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely could be around an existing work, or something that around a big commitment that is providing a lot of your needs. So whether it's a relationship, a marriage, a workplace, whatever this is, the Hierophant represents institutions, commitments, marriages, anything like that. That is like something big that you've dedicated yourself to. And it's next to the King of Pentacles, which is the card of money, success, very generous energy of providing your material needs in this world. So it's kind of like you're going, well, I'm heading in this direction that I want all of this. I want it all. And so potentially you're working with and rededicating yourself, or kind of restructuring some kind of big commitment in your life to kind of make it work for what it is that you really need. And maybe it's like you want to bring in more money, or more love, or a bigger house, or whatever it is that you want to be bringing in. So for those of you who feel like you don't have this big commitment thing at this moment in time, you're envisioning it here with the Page of Wands. You're taking those initial steps towards it, towards getting what it is that you truly want. And it's something big and successful here, something that can really sustain you and bring some prosperity and some a big commitment, responsibility, dedication. It's some nice energies to come through. So the endurance and determination will serve you well, being the camel, ultimately. So we have the Queen of Wands as the overall energy. This is the energy. I feel like this is you. This is, again, a divine feminine energy of really working out what it is that you truly want. The Queen of Wands, she sits there and goes, I know what I want. I'm looking for the opportunity that feels right. Very discerning energy, the right opportunities, people, places, just kind of sitting with it. And when you feel like somebody or something is right, then you're really kind of going to go for that opportunity or give it the green light in some way. So again, it's just a very much like an energy of just sitting for the moment, working out next destination, what it is that you want. And then there's a lot of really good things that you're moving towards here. Once you see the blessings that the universe is wanting you to work with, and kind of accept the direction that the universe has taken you in, even though it may not have been your chosen destination point. It's kind of brought you to a new place that opens you up to new possibilities, which is really interesting. So it's just about having a little bit of trust and faith. But yeah, with the King of Pentacles, that is, money and success that could be coming out of this, which is really great. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. It says, I am at peace with my age. Anyone can go on this journey at any point. It says, each age has its own special joys and experiences. I'm always the perfect age for where I am in life. So this injection of new, fresh energy, it's never too late. You're never too old. You're never too young to be stepping into what this is that's calling you, the blessings that the universe want you to connect with at this moment in time in terms of this new direction and dedication. So it's kind of saying, that, yeah, it does feel like something big. Sometimes it feels like, do I need more experience to be doing this? Or am I too old? Am I too young? Let go of all of those questions. This is for you, this path that is unfolding in front of you, Virgo. So the Hierophant definitely could be, if you are single, this could be a new commitment, like a long-term relationship with the King of Pentacles. The Taurus energy is something that's built on good foundation, that's well made, that lasts the distance, next to the very Taurus energies, both the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. So whatever this is that you're bringing in, it's going to be really, built to last kind of energy, which is good. Now you've got the Skull and Crossbones. It just adds to the whole journey. You're on this mythical journey going through the desert. You might come across pirates or something. And the Skull and Crossbones is very much it's sort of like a no, don't go there. There might be certain paths that you want to go down and the universe is saying no. Or you might get warning like, no, danger. This is not good for you. Don't go down that path. So perhaps you already had the disappointment of you wanted to go down a certain way, because it's right next to this star card. So the universe is guiding you, and it's almost just a matter of trusting that guidance, because if you get a no with the Skull and Crossbones, or don't go down that path, or you think it's a good path that the universe is saying no, it's maybe just saying, well, why does the universe think that? And opening yourself up to that. I just feel like you're going to be so strongly guided as to the right path and the not right path, the wrong path, I guess, or a path that's just not going to be the best for you. And so it just feels like it's kind of clear at this moment in time, and that of, working with that energy and really kind of, it can be detoxing as well. The Skull and Crossbones, it could be a good time to detox from any kind of old emotional energy or thoughts, or even health-wise, if you just want to find some clarity. You do grab the clarity with the Queen of Swords, goes, right, well, I can see, I find the clarity here that you're looking for. And so any kind of energy that's kind of murky and around that you don't need anymore, that can be like a detoxy energy with this Skull and Crossbones. But just listen to those messages that say don't go down this path, because I think there's going to be some clear messages coming in around that, because, you're on this intrepid journey at this moment in time, and it's out into the wild unknown. So, but it feels exciting. So that's it, Virgo. That's your reading. I actually feel like it's really positive where you're heading towards. And so I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see, okay, you've said yes to something, or you've got the green light, or there's an inner resolve with the Queen of Swords in the near future. And then it's like taking those initial first steps, or thinking about the first steps. This is a big commitment that could be very successful and could be giving you more of what you need. So where is it going? Because we feel very much like the universe is saying, guiding you strongly. So where is it guiding you towards at this moment in time? What's happening in this path? What's unfolding? And who's coming in? What opportunities are coming towards you? Where is it all going? So we're just going to go further into the future. We're going to scratch deeper into the reading, ask for some clarifiers, and see if there's any energies around that you need to know about, especially if it's like this Skull and Crossbones, like something that you need to know, you kind of need to watch out for, is kind of what I feel like. I keep getting given like Pirates of the Caribbean or something, where you're kind of on this epic journey. But Yeah, I mean, so, and then we're just going to ask the best way to work with and manage the energy and get the optimum results, because there is a really positive results here, but it just kind of feels a little bit like it's just shifting your perspective at first and then connecting into the blessings of the new direction that's coming in here, or the new changes that are coming in. So yeah, that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, also these other services that I offer are in the comment. I will link to the description box below. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Virgo, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support the content of this channel and support the channel. Love reading your comments. Best of luck for the rest of your birthday season, and take care.